Hi, lovely ladies and gentlemen. This is Tina Hull. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've done a longer video, and I've been feeling inspired. So here we are. So, narcissistic recovery. Can we recover from being in a narcissistic relationship? 100%. I am living proof. My clients are living proof. And we can shift and heal the parts of us that resonated with them in the first place. That is the goal. And I didn't really understand when I was going through it. I didn't even know what a narcissist is. I didn't know what gaslighting was. It's kind of crazy. And it's okay that I didn't know. And I didn't dive deep into it for myself because I know I would get stuck in the minutia. I'm willing to do the research for other people to figure out, what kind of signs and symptoms for different conditions, illnesses, diseases, or situations you're going through in order for me to have a better understanding of you. And for myself, I know that if I go into the details, then I will look for evidence that whatever they say is going to happen, has happened, will happen, is going to be true. And I have decided, I just have this inner knowing that's not the best course of action for me. So I want you to hear the words that you can recover after being in a narcissistic relationship. Now, I read the other day someone in a group, a narcissistic group, basically complaining about the fact that the narcissist abused her, and because of that, she's the one left to heal. And why is she left to heal? So this is not a bad thing. It may sound like a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. Because if you're a healed person, you can attract a healed person if you choose to have another relationship. So I really want you to embrace your healing. This is a really good thing. So the reason why we're with a narcissist in the first place is because there's a part of us that believed that we were unworthy of being loved in a very positive way, undeserving, or not good enough, or all three. And that's usually from a childhood trauma or just from your childhood, and any belief that you had, any subconscious thoughts that you had. And so it's important for you to heal. And I can say I have no regret over that because I feel better, I feel stronger, I feel more energetic. I've got more energy now than I had 10 years ago when I was in the relationship. So the other thing that I really want you to reframe is waste of time. It wasn't a waste of your time. It wasn't a waste of years to be within that relationship. There are healing pieces that needed to heal, and he or she was your mirror showing you where you needed to be healed. So when I first started this process, I didn't know what boundaries were. I didn't know what personal power meant. I didn't know how to stand up for myself. I was willing to tolerate way too much crap. And my standard was really low, clearly, because these people are not high standard people. And so this was the gift, and I see it as a gift from my ex-husband, was to help me see what I needed to heal in order for me to now rise and not just survive, but thrive. And not just thrive, but have extraordinary life because I get to choose that. I'm more conscious. I'm more emotionally intelligent. I'm more in love with my life. I'm more gratitude. I am in full faith. It's reconnected deep levels of divinity within me and connecting to my spirituality. How can those be a bad thing? Now, the cause of it and going through the experience was not pleasant. But the things that make you grow usually aren't. So let's just get that straight. The biggest growth that I've gone through is because of my marriage. And so we want to be in trust and faith that everything is working out for us. If we are thinking that things are happening to us, then we're in victimhood. We're in that state where we're reacting to outside circumstances, people, places, things, and then you feel out of control. You feel like you have no choice. You feel like life is just passing you by. And it is, because you're not in control. You're not in your personal power. You are not seeing things from the perspective of everything is working out for you. There's not one person that I interact with, situation that happens or circumstance that happens, that I haven't got a thought at some point, especially if they trigger me or they create some kind of negative feeling within me, that this is an opportunity for me. What do I need to see? What do I need to heal? What do I need to release and let go of? So if you shift the way you focus on your narcissistic relationship, that will make a huge difference. And I can tell you, I did not wait until I left the marriage. There was a clear day where my ex-husband basically thought that I was meant to make him happy. You can't fix him. It's not your job. It's his job. And they're not going to do it. So do not expect them to change. Do not expect them to get better. Do not expect them to go create the feelings of love that once he did, because unfortunately they are not that. They know how to play that, but that's not who they are. That's why the mask has come off and the abuse has started. So know that you can recover. Everything will be okay. My mantra for a long time was nothing and no one has power over me. And that's where I got to, even till today. So if you are looking to recover after being in a narcissistic relationship and go from surviving where you're still triggered often in different situations, then reach out to me. I have a 30-minute call. It's called a transformation call. No obligation. We just have a conversation with where you're at, where you want to go. And if it looks like something that I can help you with, then we talk about that. If not, we part ways as friends and I send you on your way with blessings. So have a fantastic day and know that you can recover, you can get better, and unfortunately and fortunately, it is up to you. It is all in our control. And that's a really good thing. We're not used to it probably, but it's a really good thing. So we can undo all the crap. I call it unremembering all the stuff that they laid on us over the years. So see the gifts in the relationship, because there are lots of them, maybe even children as well. So it can never be a waste if there's children involved. Have a blessed day. And if you want to have a conversation, DM me, transformation, and we'll book a call. Take care.